A big hello to you. As I promised, today we're going to make something really cool together. It's so futuristic. I would say that the lamp or night light is going to look really beautiful. In the last video, we polished the acrylic glass together. I told you how to polish. Many asked why this is done, but why are you putting in such a video? Here's our acrylic glass. You can see how polished it is. You can even see the camera in front of it. Look at how smooth it is. You can even see me. Hello everyone. It turned out really cool. And today I'm going to show you how to make this awesome lamp from it. It's done very simply. For this lamp, we will need a light source and acrylic glass. As I said, the light source in my case will be this broken flashlight. It's not working. It has 6 LED crystals like these. You can use a piece of LED strip or other types. What kind of LED crystals do you have? I have LED tape, unfortunately, but it's very weak. You can see that if we take this width, there will only be 3 crystals, and they're weak. Unfortunately, I don't have a powerful LED strip, so I can use this one. But I'm going to take this part of the flashlight. I'm going to disassemble it now. There are some wires inside and I'll connect it. This part here, with these 6 LED crystals. I've disconnected the flashlight. Here's this part. There are 2 wires here. And for the light source, I will be using, you can use. In my case, it's a battery of about 3 volts. In my opinion, we're connecting it to our flashlight and our flashlight. Here it lights up, but since it will still discharge, I'm using this rechargeable battery instead of a regular battery. In the last video, this was just a regular phone charger. How much does it have? 5 volts, a 5 volt charger. This is the charger. I made a design on metal from it. You can check it out at this link if you're interested. Well, actually this charger works really well for this device. The device, on the contrary, the wires. We can see that it lights up better from it. It burns better. Here is a better row, our Levi. This is how they burn. This is very cool. This is what we need. I want to say again, if you don't have such LEDs, you can use, here you go. Guys, this kind of LED strip, if you have it, that will be really cool too. Well, it just needs to be more powerful. It's probably not enough. Guys, I've taken apart my flashlight. I have these LED crystals in it. As a power source, I'm going to use the same phone charger, the 5 volt one. Now I'll show you how they light up. Here we can see how brightly the crystals light up. And this is the light source we need. It shines brightly and there won't be any rechargeable batteries that will run out. Next, I drew this bear in Photoshop. You can find any picture anywhere. And here is our acrylic glass. Now I will glue this bear with scotch tape to the back of the glass so that it comes out like this. Like this. I stuck our bear on with tape. This is how it looks. So, now we need to take our polished board, which is already nice, with the picture glued on, to scratch out along the outlines, just along the outlines of our picture. In my case, it's a bear. You can do this with a utility knife, using a screwdriver. So you can carefully scratch it out with this kind of attachment, or with something else like a needle, to scrape it all out. Or if you have something like my rotary tool, you can do it just with the rotary tool. I'm turning on this sharp attachment now. I'm going to trace it like this, just along the outlines of our drawing. It's important to say that in this case, you absolutely must not rush. If you rush, there's no room for mistakes here. So, the glass will get ruined, and the picture won't turn out right. So you need to do it very carefully, not just along the outline. Let's go. I'm continuing to work on this now, and I'll be doing it with some breaks since my hand is getting tired. And here's the design I've got, you see? Now I'm going to show you. I'm taking off the tape. Here's the finished drawing. I'll show it to you like this. Yes, I ended up with a bear, like this, with a heart. Unfortunately, I couldn't write on February 14th, because it is located very close and I don't have one. You can scratch this kind of bear. But I looked at it, and it doesn't really fit here, so I'm going to go wash this bear with a heart now. It's all from the dust, since there have been a lot of people here after I prepared our glass. Next, you'll need some kind of box. After we made our glass piece, I have this wooden tube here. This tube is just the right size for my lantern. That's good. I'm measuring the width of our glass. Of the glass. It's 8 centimeters wide. Well, it's about 10 centimeters. I'm measuring the tube to make it the right width, and I cut it to 10 centimeters. Next, using a ruler. Under the ruler I measured strictly our most 8 centimeters and the wire of such singing straight. Along this straight line, I'm going to make a cut. That's 6 centimeters wide for our glass piece. Like this, so it will trim this piece. Now the glass fits tightly here on the cap. It holds well, both here and in height. Now where there's excess, I'm going to saw it off. Or I can cut it, like this with a utility knife, using a ruler to guide me. You can cut it either with a glass cutter or with the same router. Here it is. Guys, we cut out our picture. Here it is. I connected it, left the lantern, through the charger. Now you and I we're going to glue this lantern into our piece. This is the little flask that we cut out with you so that it would shine upward like this. That is, we need to go here to him, to the bottom of him. Glue it like this at the bottom so that it shines upward. This gap here needs to match the lamp's light, just like this gap. Of course, I have this wonderful gas soldering iron for that. I'm doing a review on it. I'm heating up the hot glue with it. And here I'm dripping hot glue. And I'm gluing our ice piece. As I said, it needs to be centered and directed precisely. Up here we can see it. There are 3 tables. Guys, I cut out these 2 little pieces as well. I trimmed the edges a bit and bent them, so now I can use hot glue. Just glue it like this. So what we ended up with here, so it looks like this. Here it was holding like this, so we need to make a small stand. It sounds like everything we have left to do is just to paint it. This piece here, this blank, or I have this tape. We can see that I'm now wrapping our little lamp with this tape like this. This is how it looks. Now, when everything is ready, we take it. This is how I managed to wrap it all up, and this is how it looks. Now we take it when everything is ready. I'm inserting it here, here, like this. Our blank for our bear. We place our little lamp on the table. If you want, we can glue in some glass pieces, but I didn't glue it in. And now look, I'll show you like this. Probably when it's night. I'll show you how it will glow. Then we will plug it into the socket. Only the bear will glow for us. This is how it glows, friends. Only the bear. You can see the outline of the bear, but from a distance, the camera just doesn't focus well. The outline of the bear and the ends. With this kind of light, I'll show you the outline of the bear and these ends. It looks very original. I want to tell you that similar lamps cost about 40 years, $45. So you can easily make it yourself. You can draw any picture or write some text. And we'll end up with a cute little lamp. And when we turn it off, we can only see a little bit of what we drew and scratched back then. Let's turn on our picture. Well, friends, here's the bear we ended up with, as you saw. It's all done simply. Just a light source at the bottom, and some kind of crystal. Since they are powerful, and consume little energy, you can, by the way, make this bear on a battery. But this lamp will also shine very well, and for a long time, since they consume very little energy. You can make these light crystals with any kind of bulb or diode, but you get the idea, right? The light source is polished from below on the art glass, and I scratch out the bear. Where can I find art glass for cheaper? I'll leave you a short video at the end, I'll add it. Here, I filmed where I got the art glass from, how it came to me. And in general, here's how to find it, where to find it. Guys, I'm obsessed with finding art glass since it's quite expensive and hard to come by. I remembered that I have a nephew who rides Soviet motorcycles, and I asked you among your acquaintances to find an old protective windshield. Here it is. It has a very large piece of acrylic, about 40 by 40 centimeters, so it's quite big. It's slightly curved, but it's just perfect for our craft. If needed, you can heat it a bit with a gas stove to straighten out the acrylic. Just what we need. Right now, I'm twisting it with this part we have. I'll very carefully and meticulously twist the metal and work thoroughly on our acrylic glass, then I'll wash it and tell you how to polish it.